Good morning and welcome to a lovely fall day. Gonna try to start vlogging a little bit more again. Now that I'm a little bit more mobile, kind of using one crutch, getting around, start sharing some more what's going on in my life. Cause there's a lot going on. They got things going on. Getting ready for some Black Friday. All the samples and stuff like that we're trying to move forward with. Having some more coffee. Right? Went and checked on the Jeep yesterday. Pretty stoked on that. Looks like it's probably going to be in the shop for like 2 more weeks. Getting a lot done to it. So like new gears, going to 410s, a locker in the front, suss out the brakes, new master cylinder, new steering box, new tie rods, exhaust, transmission bearing, axle bearings, rear main seal, oil pan seal. Basically everything from like the bed of the Jeep down. Gonna be running like a fucking champ. And then I can slowly start fucking around with the interior and doing that type of stuff. So once we get the Jeep back, we'll start on the Tundra. Sold my bed cover, and so now it's a matter of I need to order a camper shell. I know which one I want. I want one from ARE. I think the Overland one is the one I want. Pretty cool. Or the CXHD, one of those two. But I need to be able to set it up with a roof rack and then go with a tent. I'm not sure what rack I want yet. That's kind of been a tricky bit. So lots to figure out. But what's happening today? Today, myself and my buddy Luke, my builder, handyman, jack of all trades. What are you doing? What do you dicks want? No one's here. No one's here. Come on, dudes. We're gonna go run and pick up a big chest freezer, like a 22 cubic foot chest freezer that I'm going to convert, put it in the back, and turn it into a cold tub. Yeah, man. All right, let's get to getting.
We're on the eve of destruction.
So making a run to Denham Springs, a city not too far from Baton Rouge. Found a guy with a big 22 cubic foot chest freezer. I'm gonna go pick that up and set it up so that I have a cold tub. I will show you guys that whole process and what it seems like. Hopefully it works out. We'll fucking find out. But used chest freezer, 150 bucks. It's worth it. It's worth the risk. Worst case scenario, it's just fucking trash. I mean, I'd be fucking bummed. And that's 150 bucks. I could have bought like steak, salmon, light, pizza, beer, whiskey, dope, more sunglasses, couple hat, more hats, maybe another knife. There's tons of stuff you can buy with 150 bucks, but I'm gonna go with something that should help recovery a lot. Nothing really has helped my leg more than when we were in Iceland and I got to lay into that water. That was fucking aces. So let's hit the road. Waiting on my buddy Luke. He's my jack of all trades guy. Everyone should have a handyman. Luke's one of the handiest men of all time. So nothing to really show worth mentioning on the trip to go get it. Got it, big freezer. Let me show you my boat. This currently is my freezer. It's big, it's gonna slide right in this little spot very well. It's all white, it matches everything else. There's a drain hole right there. But when you pull this little plug out of it, she doesn't drain. Now we gotta figure out the who's what's it and what makes it drain. I don't see the drain down here. Luckily freezers aren't terribly heavy when they're empty. Sorted out the drain plug. Drain does work. Glad I fucking flipped the freezer around 3 or 4 times. Simply this piece marked defrost drain. So that apparently is a better place to have a defrost drain, right, than what I've been doing. In my experience with things, there's usually an easier way design-wise than what, like if something's difficult, you're doing something wrong. And there's just shit design out there. So I was like, oh, maybe this is underneath and something really complicated because it's old. No, it's right there on the front. Works perfectly. Now we're freeling her up. Already making ice. Hell yeah. So, that's the plan. We're gonna put that outlet on a timer and I'll be able to keep it cold. I'll keep you guys up to date with how that goes. But that's basically your cold tub, right? Seals, stays cold. It take a couple days to get that much water really cold. Like, you don't want it to freeze to a block ice. So you kind of, like, I'll unplug it at night and then run it during the day so I can monitor it. But I've got that electronic timer coming in. I think it's gonna run on an app so I can on and off it. So that I set it up so it'll run like 2 hours a day or so is what I understand. Will keep it cold, which is way cheaper than dealing with ice. And I think the benefits are huge as far as ice stuff and ice bath. So having the ability to go from my hot tub to this, and without it looking too Beverly Hillbillies in the backyard, it's just a big white chest. We can set stuff on top of it. I don't know, but I plan on using it quite a bit. But I know, like, if you have a regular thing and you're trying to use ice and do it, like if you're trying to do an ice bath 3 times a week that's big enough, like a real fucking ice bath, I'm not talking about cold water, like cold. Like, you're gonna spend $500 a month on ice. This thing's gonna cost me $150 for the freezer. If it goes bad, shucks. Okay, we'll just go forward from there. I'm not having to fill it with ice. Hell yeah, right? In a pinch, you could always put beer in it. And like, the water's not gonna keep forever. Like, it's gonna get kind of nasty. So about 2 weeks or so, you'll have to drain it of using it 3 or 4 times a week. And that's the goal. And if I don't like it and I don't use it in a month, I'll get rid of it. Now, we'll check back in a few hours once I start getting it full, and then make sure we don't have any leaks that I need to caulk, seal, stuff like that. Keep progress. And I'm sure there's other stuff I'm gonna figure out the more that I use it, but currently, shit's about to get real. It seems like it's actually, like, it's first day of fall, second day of fall. I don't know what calendar you operate on, but I operate on the one when it's a nice enough temperature that I want to sit outside at 2 p.m. That's fall. Fall living. Have a nice fall is what I say.
So nice.
Pumpkin spice latte nice?
Blech.
Right?
I don't like pumpkin spice latte.
Babe, you not basic.
It's not about being basic. It's gross.
It is gross. Tell everyone out there.
Pumpkin spice latte is bleh.
Good morning. So now we're day 2. Freezer's been cooling overnight. It's somewhere around 60 degrees. It's still gonna take a little bit longer to get cold. I'm gonna go chill, get in the hot tub, warm up, loosen up, start the morning, and then into there. Yeah, man. Woo! 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 Round 1. Whew, it's getting there. It's a little bit right at like 60 degrees. So it's got another like 25 degrees to go down. Just gonna get worse and worse.
Conversation stall.
Yeah, man. Woo. That'll be it. That's our 2 rounds today. It needs to still get colder. Still, it's not uncomfortable yet. it's not bad, but we're gonna get there. Today we're gonna pick up some ice, really kind of jumpstart it getting cold. I'm gonna install the timer and go from there. I'm gonna install this on the box so that I can get it to, once it gets cold, I can make it run on schedule like 2 hours to keep it cold, right? Yeah, smart. Or figure out whatever it's gonna take for me to maintain the temperature I want. So first review of the Tunya little timer thing, fucking awesome. Seems to work great. See how that continues. Plugged in, it's got an app, turn it on and off now from my phone, and I can schedule it to run for as long as I want, so. Right? It's pretty happy so far. That is the ice bath. And plan on using it, man. Getting better. I feel like $100 when I get out of that thing, man. All right. So there's your DIY ice bath. Get cold, yo. Get cold. All right. Be about that hack life. Spread hate, always party.